What is good, YouTube fam? Rally Boy coming at you. Quick little video. This is actually okay, so maybe not so quick, but beyond that, skip through what you want to skip through, watch what you want to watch. This is a video on exporting cars.
Mind if I borrow your car?
We'll start off with the Smith Thunderbolt, which is a high-ender car in the game, but really it's the cheapest one to export. Sorry dude, move. Why'd you run all the way around the car? So the gist of the whole video here is going to be I'm trying to show you just what cars are better to export, which ones you're going to get the most money from, which was worth your time really. The Smith Thunderbolt is an awesome car. I love this car, but it is the lower end of export. You only get about $13.50 for it. It can be slightly damaged, not too damaged. I'll go over that in the end of the video. You'll see I'll bang them up a little bit, some of them more than others, but I'll show you how bad it's actually got to be before it won't take it. There you go, $13.50 every time you export one. Just bring them down to the dock. So this is Jimmy's Vendetta. It's more so your freer roam version of Mafia II Definitive Edition. Oh look, another Smith Thunderbolt just thrown in here. Now you can break the glass, you can pick the locks. Either way, you're going to get the same price, $13.50. If you beat it up a little bit, you might have to take it to the garage if it's too beat up. If you put too much money into it, which a couple $100, $100 and some dollars of damage, you know, you fix that, you're still getting $13.50 in the end for export. But you just have to wait for it to come back down. That's the best thing, is when you go around the block, come back, it's already back. You can drive right up onto it. Sometimes I'll just do some spinning, trying not to beat your car up too bad. Like I said, you can get a little clip here and there. You can bust the tail light, bust the windshield. I've even had the hood fly up a little bit, as long as the car's not too beat up. Alright, so we'll export this Thunderbolt again. $13.50 back to back. That's $1,200. That's $2,700 right there. Two cars. Alright, so in this area they'll respawn. Most of the time you can find good ones. Most of the time it's a Thunderbolt, which is good, but if we go with this one, your Schubert Frigate. This will be your next scale up. When you export this car, you're going to get more than the Thunderbolt. But, like I said, just try not to beat them up. The farther you don't have to go for it, the better. The closer the car, you can just go right to the dock. Go right to exporting it. Make you some quick dough. And I just seen another Frigate over there. So this is another twofer. Don't always happen that way. Walk away from the car. There you go, $17.50 for each Frigate. So we'll go over here and grab another $17.50 with this other Frigate real quick. Sometimes you get lucky enough and there's a couple here and you can just spam them right onto that thing, man. I like to drive them right over here, don't go too far from each other or the car will despawn. I've had that happen a few times, so I like to drive them, you know, if you see a second one, you can drive it right over here and park them in a line right here, just waiting for the thing to come down. Jimmy's wild, man. He's cool. Sometimes I even impress myself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's some other videos y'all like to see, different content, or just something different with Mafia 2 or even Mafia 1. Just let me know. Try to come up with some other content differently. I'm trying to go through pretty much all the cars now that you can supercharge. If you haven't seen the Crazy Taxi video, go check it out. A couple other pretty good ones on there. I mean, it's a big difference when you can supercharge them and actually get the full performance out of these cars. So we'll grab another $17.50 real fast here. Boom, Frigate off, and I try not to leave myself on the docks without a car. Sometimes you have to run all the way out and find something else. But, alright, we'll go on down here. Ooh. Watch out now. I just seen one. Alright, so just real quick. Even if the car is wanted, even if you get caught, speak of the devil. Even if the car is wanted, as long as the cops aren't around, you can still export the vehicle with a wanted plate.
Roger that.
Yes, it makes it a little harder to get here sometimes, but, and you can't drive. So, just export this one real quick. But I just wanted to show you that you can export even with a wanted license plate.
Let's see what you got.
Quick money, quick money. Alright, let's see if we can't move on to the next car here. And yes, just what I was looking for. Screw this car, leave it right where it's at. Because we want the Ascot. Ascot, baby. These things are awesome. You get one in the story mode playing as Vito when you help Leo escape. But they're pretty freely to find. I mean, you can find them in the higher end areas of the town, you know, more money area of the towns. Sometimes, like I say, you get lucky and they're just right down here around the docks. Now, this is where the price is going to go up some more. Because with the Ascot, you get $24.97. Weird number, $24.97.50. It's the only one that's kind of like really weird like that. But got lucky enough it turned around. This is the ISW 508. This car is awesome. The ISW 508 though is the highest priced exported vehicle you can get on the game. At least just freely roaming. I mean, I've had some missions where you get some other cars. I've yet to find those cars ever again, but if you do know where to find more priceable cars than the ISW 508, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I mean, we'll go. There's another Ascot, another Thunderbolt, another Ascot on the other side over here. I mean, right there. Any of them three. Personally, go with the Ascots over the Thunderbolt if you have the choice. But back to the ISW 508. If you do know where pricier cars are than this to export, let me know. But as you're about to see, this is how I make all the money now on Jimmy's Vendetta, even Joe's Adventures. Find an ISW 508. And this is why. Because when you export a 50W, or, well, anyway, $4,500 with the ISW 508. Now, this is where I'm talking about being more careful when you transport your vehicle. Yes, I'm being a little more careless here, just mainly proving the point. But trust me, you don't want to have to get a car, especially if you're just doing Thunderbolts. That's the fastest thing you can find, the easiest thing for you to find. You don't want to beat it up, put a couple $100s into it, and then you're cutting into your $13.50. We want the whole $13.50. Alright, so you just want to run it down to the dock. You want to be careful, because once I get there, I'll beat the car up enough that you will see. It will not let you export the vehicle if it is too beat up. Now after this, there's one more thing to exporting vehicles that you just can't grab any vehicle, and this is why I was trying to explain the better vehicles for you to export, so you know right offhand. You know exactly what to get, exactly what to export. We're going to run this Thunderbolt down here. Gonna hit some things. One of them, you know, might not have been quite as planned, but it is what it is.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
And you're not going to catch the speed.
10-4.
Like I said, didn't quite mean to slide that far. But anyway, perfect example. Car's totally messed up enough at this point with the door missing, you can't export. But like I said, we don't care. I'm just trying to get to the docks with a beat up vehicle so you can see. They won't let you do it. I've repaired them before. More than likely you can grab one right before you get to the dock if it gets too beat up. I mean, there's one right there. It's not even a Thunderbolt. That looked like an ISW possibly. At least an ascot. But muffler hanging, bobbing around. Alright, so perfect. It's the exact same car right there. We all know you can export the Thunderbolts, but good car, but it's too damaged to export. You see at the top left screen? Alright. As you know, the Thunderbolts will export. We'll prove it right now. Literally the exact same car, exact same colors. Bust the windshield. You see the beat up one. Alright. Clearly it was in the beginning of the video that you can export them. It's here. I'm doing the video. I might as well export it for my extra $13.50 anyway. And to show that the exact same car beat up, but not beat up, is perfectly fine. $13.50. And this is the other thing I was getting at. So you can't just grab any old car. Yes, the Smith Custom 200 is nice. It's a good car. It's what the police drive. They can run you down most of the time, right? You would think you could export this vehicle, but unfortunately, you can't. It'll tell you these vehicles are too cheap to export. Top left screen, here we go. Let's fade on over, cut some of this wait time out. Alright, here we go. And the moment of silence for this car is too cheap to export. Top left screen, you see it. Thank y'all for taking the time to go through this. I hope it helps you out rolling some dough on your Mafia II. Y'all take it easy. Keep it 103. Yee yee. I'm out.